What's up, guys? This is Monday morning. A couple of days ago, I had a check engine light come on, and went down to my buddy's shop, which is LS Automotive in Waipahu, Hawaii. And we scanned it, and it came out to a P219B as in boy. And man, I read up about that code. It seems like everybody has that code at one point or another. But since my car has been a swap, LSA swap, didn't know really what to expect. A couple of things was could be the cause was a cam low, but it's a brand new cam, and nothing crazy. Shit, the sun. Nothing crazy. Then they also say it might be the lifters and stuff, and I'm almost positive that I torqued it down correctly. What, 22 foot-pounds? Inch-pounds? Foot-pounds is correct. Then it says, check your O2 sensors. I've actually bought two upstream brand new Denzel O2 sensors, installed it. I got to check the wires, the connectors, because I've seen some online that's cracked, frayed, or even burnt on the inside. But I shouldn't know what would be the reason for it being cracked or even burnt, because it's a brand new plug and play. So they also said check the compression. Brand new car. Last thing I want to do is compression right now, because it doesn't seem to be the problem. So I've actually thought it was something in my tune. So I emailed Pat G with the code. And that code came out to be, he said, you might want to check with infrared temp at each port on the exhaust, and see which one fluctuates. It fluctuates in between 7% to 15%. Then that pretty much would be the problem. You can check from there. So I don't have an infrared temperature gun, so I did the most easiest thing. I pull off my coil packs, inspected each wire. They're good to go. I don't know if you guys can see them. Jeez. And then I even checked in here. Look, kind of clean. So, you know. And then I inspected my spark plugs for like any arcing, because these suckers are right up against my heat shield, especially my furthest plug. If you can see in there, it's touching right up around here. But I don't see any arcing over there or burnt marks signifying that could be the problem. Oh, by the way, the P219B is a fuel-air imbalance. So next thing they said, check your torque on your intake or your exhaust manifolds. And I never changed it yet. It's still stock. I'm waiting on some funds to come in, and we'll probably go. I mean, a lot of guys that run G8s, SSs, which is not much, either Cooks or ARH, American Racing heads. I might go Stainless Steelworks SS. Well, it's because an SS. It's in the middle of the road, and I heard never had no problems with it as far as fitment issues. Correct me if I'm wrong, but back to the situation at hand. So I actually started tightening down these bolts here, retightening them, and you know what I found? That little bugger back here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Shit, I can't even see it. right back there, there's another bolt. That's the first bolt on the manifold. Was actually loose. So that might be the culprit. I tightened down the spark plugs. They were all nice and snug already. And everywhere else, I don't see any leaks or from the heads, you know, or even fuel leak. Shit, I got upside down here. Yeah, but everything checks out. But that one bolt back there is, it was actually loose, and I tightened it. So that might have been the problem. But I got to get to these two guys right here. Oh, if you can't see, shoot. Well, down there, the middle ones, the two middle ones, that is actually behind the dipstick. So I really don't want to move the dipstick, take it out, because it's a pain in the ass for you guys that knows. But I'm going to try to wiggle it around and see if I can get my wrench in back there and hand tighten it. I pretty much know the last one on to the front, they were all pretty much same tight by hand. So I'm going to check those two out and see what happens. Well, good thing it's not internal. That's the damn thing. So I'm going to check one more thing too. Although I actually had the extended O2 sensors, because I had long tubes from Cook's, which I purchased November of last year, which never arrived, and almost everyone knows what company I went through, which I'm not going to mention names. But we're working on it right now. My bank hopefully ends well without any crazy mishaps. When that all situated, get my SS stainless steel headers, long tubes, and mid pipe, and we'll probably do a video on that. Well, let me get digging into here, and hopefully I didn't find anything else. If I do find anything else, I'll keep you guys updated. Other than that, peace out from Hawaii. Aloha.